Hi, good afternoon, happy Friday. I have a model here for lash lifting, and so I just really wanted to pop on and show you a quick trick that's going to change your lash lifts. The biggest thing with lash lifting is to make sure that you are not exposing or popping the waterline. And a lot of the commonly asked questions we get is, how do I not expose the waterline? It's kind of just habit to expose that waterline, and some brands even teach you to expose the waterline. In my professional opinion, it is best to not expose the waterline. The shield is here for you to form the lash and to change the shape or to lift the lash or curl the lash. So if you take that curl out of play by exposing that waterline, you could potentially get a lash lift that kind of has really meh results. So really quickly, I'm going to lift the lashes onto the shield and show you how to not expose the waterline. I have my squeeze glue here. That's going to be an item that is coming soon. I always start in the center of the eyelashes. If I start at the center and the lashes go straight up, it keeps me successfully straight up on the outside and the inner corners of the eye. The biggest key to not exposing the waterline, the first one is going to be your shield placement. So making sure that your shield is placed correctly. There shouldn't be any skin exposure right here whatsoever. And then your next step to ensuring that the waterline does not pop or expose is going to be holding that shield in place right here. So I use my pointer finger and I hold it here, and then you are going to use your lifter tool and lift up. Now, this might be like, well, yeah, I do that too. But a lot of times people pull back on the eye and then lift the lashes. You don't want to ever pull back on that shield or cause pressure. That's what's going to expose the waterline. So make sure that you're holding it in place right here while you lift, not lifting, trying to get a better viewpoint. You can also use one finger right here and just make sure that it holds in place steadily. So the idea is you want the lashes to be lifted onto the shield without the waterline exposed, and you'll see when I push pressure here, it starts to expose that waterline, and then I pull it even tighter. So you want the lashes to naturally be sitting here on the shield, because the shield is what's going to allow the lashes to form onto it. That's the shape that it's going to take place. So I will show you really quickly this entire lash line of how we lift those lashes. I'm using our new Lash Lift Store lifter. So cute and so petite. Fits perfectly in your hand. So ensuring that eye is not being open while you're lifting and you're not exposing that waterline. So this shield should not move up and down. If it's potentially moving up and down, you're at risk of exposing or popping that waterline. This is also a great time you can utilize a Y tool if you really struggle with getting those lashes isolated on the shield. You can lift the lashes, get them stuck, and then you can go in and use a Y tool to better perfect your isolation. So where this is the left eye, holding it is a little bit trickier with my two fingers, so I'm going to hold it just with my one. And I just want to ensure almost that I'm like pressing down to ensure that the shield is not lifting up. I shouldn't be able to have any viewpoint of that waterline whatsoever. Okay, and then just moving to my outer corners. All right, so as you can see, there is no waterline exposure, and what the waterline would be exposed is if that right there is popped out. Visually, there is no waterline exposed, which means that the lashes are going to reside on the shield. The shield is going to do its job, which is going to be lift and mold those lashes, and you'll get a perfect lash lift every time. Going over here, I just wanted to show you some new products that we just barely launched. We just launched this Lash Lift Store Isolator Tool. This pink solution brush, I cannot live without it for applying my solution step number 1, 2, and 3. And then we also just launched this cute little Aftercare Essentials bag. It has everything that your client needs to perfectly take care of their lashes and brows at home. So make sure you're shopping at www.lashliftstore.com, and we have a code for all of you that watched our live today, and the code is
Friday Live.
Friday Live for 15% off. It's valid for the next 24 hours. Happy shopping!